EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Nashville. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. 19, right here. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He runs with it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18, 70 Timberwolves, Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving and make sure he had enough to pick up the 1st down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard mark. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Seattle. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
16 yards. That's good. Titans. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick hitting slant there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. And left side. It's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go, shot.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Going up top. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Moving outside the pocket. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 20. 5-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Seattle.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here we go.
And the Seahawks, first down.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Ready? 18, 5.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? Mustang, not Cougar 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
And 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. 3rd and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Their own 16-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 70. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneers.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
And the Seahawks.
A big play for Seattle. 54 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Panther 60. Pats. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but Right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. For Johnson. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 92 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. 14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Left it. 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving to his right. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Slot man in motion right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And for this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after it.
Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Again, and here's Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap. He'll look. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Big play there, about as big as you can get. That is an even 80-yard play.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hey, check that, street. Hey, smash. Hey, we gotta push it up.
Johnson will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here we go, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. Second and 5. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It's going to be third. They need 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he will have a Titans first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's taken down up past the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he will score again. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown Titans. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
Byron Pringle on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, check. Hot 70, hot 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Mustang 19. Two. Shot 60, shot 60.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Seattle.
First down, Seahawks.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And the Seahawks going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Come on, come on, go.
Back to the air one more time. That is Hush! What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Seahawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd down.
The tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Down the sideline. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he's into the end zone yet again. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18, 5 here. Here we go. Check. Let go. Good. Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
79 Broncos.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Rolling to the left. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Okay, we'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Get it.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A loss of 18 yards. It's third down and goal.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Escaping to his left. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Titans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. He'll let one go down the middle. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Titans 41, Seahawks 38.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 42
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run here with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Tennessee. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
Makes the score Titans 48, Seahawks 38.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Drop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Titans 55, Seahawks 45.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Okay, ready?
Here is first and 10.
Pirates, Pirates. Go!
Off play action. He'll He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 17
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Blake Watson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Thrust to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
It's 2nd down.
Now, faking the give. This defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
This one complete to Washington. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win here for the Titans. They're